We're all reacting to BTS now because we're recording.
Oh my god.
We're all in it.
We're all reacting, Benny. BTS, BTS,
BTS, BTS.
Rad.
Hey everybody, this here's Mallory. That's the wife.
Benny.
Okay, so I wanted to say real quickly before we forgot, shout out to Jake. Thanks for coming up and talking to me personally. It wasn't creepy at all. I rather much enjoyed it. So if you guys ever see us out in the world, just come say hi, because what you see is what you get.
Wait, did this happen?
Yeah, it happened.
Shut the fuck.
We kind of know him, but it wasn't just randomness.
But he brought it up
Complete
randomly.
But he just came out of nowhere. He's like, hey, yeah.
Keep making your two.
Try doing this, try doing that. So yeah, thanks, bro. That was super cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I don't know what we're doing today.
BTS.
BTS. It's not just a boy group. It's
the boy group.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave.
Arguably the most well-known
Yeah.
K-pop group in
easily
America,
yeah,
whatever.
I mean,
Yeah, never heard of them.
Please.
I knew they were.
BTS were actually one of the groups that I first hardcore stanned when I got into K-pop. I don't really listen to them anymore, but back then I was like, they were it
shit
for me. I had like all of the t-shirts and sweatshirts and DVDs and blah blah blah. So they kickstarted this
revolution,
for me.
the K-pop revolution.
Sure, yeah, I think they did that for a lot of people.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, but I was into BTS before they were popular,
Right. Yeah.
just saying.
So when I mention K-pop or the channel or anything else to anybody, that doesn't know anything about K-pop,
It's always BTS.
they always
Yes.
say, "Oh, I've
Yeah.
heard of BTS." I'm like, okay. Cool.
Ben's like,
Yeah.
no.
Well, Blackpink gets an equal reaction as well.
Nine
I would
times
say
out.
not to the
But
level
I'm saying
of BTS.
people have
No,
heard
not
of
to the
Blackpink
level, but
too.
people are aware.
They've heard
right?
of it.
Correct, yeah.
So
Yeah.
I can live with that as long as you know that girl groups exist.
Right.
I'm sure if you know K-pop, you know girl groups.
Well, even
exist.
if you don't, you just got to know that there's
I think you
girls
make
that
it
do
very
too.
clear.
Maybe you guys should know that girl groups exist.
How do you think you got into Blackpink, sir?
So
Also accurate.
Well, no, but you introduced me wisely to like Stellar. I think
Yeah.
that was literally the first thing you showed me.
Stellar was the first thing, followed by I think Jessie.
I think Everglow was in
and
it
then,
too.
Everglow,
who does
for sure.
who does Dal Shabet? I think you showed me.
Dalshabet. I don't remember.
Yeah, you showed me Joker.
Oh yeah,
yes,
yeah.
you did.
That one's good.
It is good. So yeah, I'll take that old stuff any day of the week. But
Well, you're gonna take this now.
Yeah, you sure are. You're gonna take it nice and hard.
Oh God, every time.
So
At least you're slightly lubricated.
Isn't it supposed to
painful.
get easier? It's just,
No.
I will tell you too, I don't know about this. I have not actually watched any teasers. I'm going in fully blind. But just like the little, because it comes up on my suggested.
Yeah, but it kept popping up on my stuff too. I'm like, this is hard to avoid.
It doesn't look like it's gonna be.
Looks pretty soft.
It does. It looks like if it's a palette, I swear to God.
Well, I haven't heard a hard BTS song.
Oh, well then maybe we need to do a BTS video for you.
Someday, not now.
So the reason why I kind of fell out of BTS is, and by the way, this is no shade. BTS, as they got more popular, their music sort of started to shift. Their music became more like, I think that the goal is to appeal to an American
Yep,
audience.
I think so too. I was going to say that same
To
thing.
kind of increase their globalization. I have no problem with that.
No.
The bigger K-pop gets, the bigger BTS gets, just makes K-pop more accessible for us here in the States.
No, yeah, good for you.
Blow up, do whatever you need to do to get in the top 100 of the chart, do whatever you need to do. I just didn't necessarily follow along with the journey.
I think a lot of bands do that anyways, no matter K-pop or not.
Right. And it's not a bad, but particularly with K-pop, it's such a positive step in terms of K-pop becoming more like mainstream, less like, oh, you like K-pop? That's so weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I put BTS in the category of K-pop being them in particular being more of like an export, a literal South Korean export. They're a commodity.
They are discussing right now, it's kind of a big deal, the military service.
Oh, I
yeah,
keep
how
seeing
they're gonna
articles
do it.
about that too.
Yeah, we don't have a definitive answer. I don't think they're going to get out of it, personally.
I don't think so
there
either.
would be like way too much of a stigma.
People would, and Koreans are weird about that kind of stuff. Like they'd be like,
Well, and it's not fair to
judge.
groups that have done it for
yeah.
them that had to do it, you know. But there's a part of me, and this is probably like cultural, my Western kind of views. There's a part of me that's like, capitalize on that as much as you can. Do not make them go and disappear for 2 years. While ride the wave as long as you can. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because
Elvis had to join the army.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Elvis is Elvis, so that's you can't come. Actually, I guess there is some parallels.
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't think it hurt him much either. He came out.
And they were actually in war. Were they not?
Yeah, I don't think possibly Korea.
I think Korea.
Back in the 40s when you were alive. All right, you wanna?
Sure.
Should we do it? Okay.
Might as well try.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's like 5 minutes. It's gonna. Oh, there's gonna be story.
5 minutes.
Watch.
Oh God, I'm already bored. Oh.
Have the members always been the same?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How many are there? 2, 4,
7, I think. Yeah.
Was it honestly the best?
No. There's like seagulls clawing in the back. Can you hear that?
That's seagulls.
Yes.
In the desert, which makes perfect sense. Well, they all look very handsome.
They have a very nice truck.
Looks like a Toyota commercial.
Oh, it does!
If it makes you feel any better, I'm not enjoying this any more than you are.
Okay. We suffer together then.
Yeah.
You know, this reminds me kind of the GOT7 song none of us liked either. Just really like mid-tempo, boring.
I liked the GOT7 one better than that.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, because it was a little more snappy.
There was a little, you can kind of, but I don't.
Oh, so they're talking about their careers. Or their themselves as a bit. Look at it. Looks like a commercial.
It does look like a Toyota commercial.
The new Ford.
Oh, You Never Walk Alone. That's one of their old albums. That's cute.
They're doing
yeah.
a retrospective thing.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so maybe they are getting ready to go in the army, like, don't forget us. Kind of thing.
I think it would have been announced already if they were.
Yeah. It is, now that you said it's a car commercial, it totally looks like a fucking car commercial.
Yeah, it does. The new Dodge Ram. Presented by BTS.
Oh, that's cute, though. It's this little oasis in the desert.
So visually it's pretty. But there's not even choreography or...
When did Dynamite come out?
Like 2 years ago.
So this is what they're gonna choose? Guys!
I feel like their last comeback wasn't exactly like...
A slapper either?
Yeah.
I'm having 17 movie flashbacks.
I don't even think it's as interesting
Even
as that.
like his outfit is disgusting. Like he looks like a child.
And I'm like seriously trying
Why
to
is
think,
this truck in every... It's the same truck.
It's how they got there.
is this an appealing sound, right? I don't really listen to American pop anymore, so I'm not... Is this something that would do well?
No, I don't think so.
Because it's a little too boring.
Yeah.
Right?
I think Dynamite did well because it had that like catchy chorus.
I'm
thinking
also that Dynamite, did they release a full English version?
Dynamite was the English
Then
release.
that's
there
why.
Was the Korean.
That's literally why. So this may be appealing to an American audience, but not in Korean.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see what
but
you're
I don't
saying.
know that it's really a Korean sound either.
No.
Probably not, but if they want to go after an American audience, they have to release songs in full English.
Not really, because like DNA did really well on the American charts. Fake Love did really well on the American charts.
Define really well, though.
BTS
Like top 10.
performs. Yeah.
Really?
Billboard Top 10, yeah.
I don't listen to the radio very often.
I only know because it's BTS.
Yeah.
Right, that makes sense.
Okay, no, can we change it a little? I feel like we still got like 2 minutes.
I wonder what the significance of the school bus is, because I'm sure it's supposed to mean something.
Oh, here's the...
I told you there was going to be lore, story.
Does he have a tattoo? Tattoos?
He does, yeah.
Oh, those are real? Good for
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
I didn't expect him to have hair tattoos.
You know what? I'm getting, we're saying goodbye vibes.
Oh, are they like shipping
It kind
off?
of, I know that's not what it is, but it really does.
I kind of feel, because so, if if you're watching the lyrics, they kind of the subtitle. They kind of were talking about. Remember when we did this? Remember we did? Don't forget about us.
Oh.
Did it say don't forget about
I
us?
wonder if this is their.
Like
wow.
we're gonna head out, guys. It almost looks like the bus taking
to
us
heaven.
away.
That would sort of change the vibe of this. If I knew contextually that's what it
Yet
was.
to come the most beautiful moment.
Wow.
Okay, that's my impression. Just reading it and listening to it, obviously not knowing about it.
Yeah.
I think based on what you were saying, and they're trying to figure out how to. They might be saying we'll be back, but we're leaving now for 2 years.
Yeah. Why did they go in the truck and leave on the bus?
Well, I don't know if we need to read that much.
Well,
no. I think you're right. I think there's something to that, kind of like a regression. Maybe because
why do you take the beat up ass bus back when you have this brand new Toyota Tundra?
And they did have schoolboy concepts like when they first debuted.
Oh,
so I wonder if it is like I
wonder if every little thing was a throwback to a certain video.
I bet you. Oh, we need to like
the guy on the house and the Oasis. I bet that's somewhere.
So
somebody needs a deep dive.
Yes, I'm sure someone already has.
Well, super hardcore BTS fan.
They already know instantly. Yes,
right.
Oh, there's the butterfly in the field thing. And
he's wearing that outfit because he wore the outfit
in
another video, so it's reminiscent.
Or similar, or whatever,
Every film I've ever seen.
God, we're smart, guys.
You guys, I'm like really smart now. You don't even know.
Well, we're working on it. Right?
We're smart.
Every film I've ever seen, like Forrest Gump, for example, he gets on a school bus to go to boot camp.
Oh, that is true.
Oh my God, that would actually be quite sad. That would be, if I had looked at it in the view of being a BTS fan and, having this really epic journey with this group, just to have them kind of have to put it on hold here soon for military service, that would be quite sad.
Because they have to do it by a certain time, correct?
Yeah, I think at 28 is the...
So I would say...
That gives them a pretty long time.
Yeah, but they're
approaching.
We're kind of always listening right now for something that appeals to us.
Of course.
Like sound-wise, and this... I still don't like the song, and I'm not gonna like the song.
But if there's a deeper kind of meaning or
get
whatever,
some appreciation.
Yes.
Well, and so one of the redeeming thing I could say about the 17 movie is if it was in fact billed as a letter to the fans, they accomplished that.
Yes.
So we know that groups are capable of saying things directly to their people and not being. And they're being maybe a little stealth about it, but I think they're talking to the fans.
Maybe they're not really being that stealth about it.
Right.
I was not paying attention to the lyrics because I was so involved in not enjoying the song.
You're busy slamming them, and now they're going to join the army, and they could all die.
Oh, stop! There's no active.
And all you said was okay.
It's a character builder, Benny.
I'm defending BTS.
The day has come.
Oh, dude. No, I'm
we
not.
knew we would get you.
I'm just defending the story. I could care less about the song. Am I
He said you're an army.
I'm not an army.
No, I will not accept that.
You are an
You
army.
are
No, I'm
now
good.
official.
No. Nope.
And I need to do
have no
some deep
conclusion.
diving
Yeah,
into the video because I'm curious now.
We'll do some research. But yeah, so...
Musically, no. And
No.
like you said, you
Musically, no.
nailed it. It looked like a fucking car commercial.
No, it's...
Yeah.
It did nothing for me. But, if it turns out that
God,
there is
people
more
are
of a
gonna come for us.
backstory, that's pretty good.
Yeah, no, and I think
That would
because
actually
we're
redeem
not
it.
fans, I think we are definitely missing a lot with this.
Sure,
one.
because we don't know.
Yeah, because BTS isn't really known for half-assing videos. So from looking at it from my perspective, not really understanding all of the references, it didn't look like that exciting or special.
But I'm sure
those
you noticed the
little
one,
things-
and I bet if that one was something, all
Yeah.
of the other ones are something.
Yeah, in which case, good for them.
Yeah.
I like when they... It's not fan service exactly, because
Like
fan
homage,
service
kind of.
cheapens it, but
Right.
Totally.
just like it's another love letter to the fans, and
Right.
so maybe not for us, but
And if that's what it was, good for them. Cool. Well done.
I would love context.
Yeah, and if anybody has it.
Yeah,
us
in the
out.
comments if you want to tell us what you think is going on, because I was the only one that was paying attention to lyrics, because these two are...
I was reading some of them.
I'm on.
I read like one.
I think I'm right.
Okay.
too.
Well,
Would you like a gold
Always.
star? A cookie?
I like a cookie.
on that note,
On that note, thanks for stopping by. As always, it's greatly appreciated. Hope you guys are enjoying the new camera as much as we are.
it
Again,
looks so crisp.
thanks to
Yeah.
everybody that's been responding and stuff. It's super, super cool.
You all are so nice.
Yeah, it's awesome. So hopefully we'll all take that big journey successfully together. On yo.
Bye.
上を置く
Rad.